Mitch, can you give us a sense of how the debt ceiling debate and potential negative outcome will impact the infrastructure spending and the law, and can you also give us a sense of how red states are taking the money, and if anyone voted against it is saying no thanks?
Let me do this backwards. They're taking it fast, the red states, and nobody has returned a dollar. Everybody has been a ready and willing partner, and of course, as I said, these projects are in all 50 states. They are touching 4,500 communities. They're in the territories, and they're in D.C. On the debt limit, I'll make just a couple of comments. I know that y'all have spoken a lot about this, but as the President said, America's not a deadbeat nation. Avoiding default is a basic duty of Congress, and in fact, this is a manufactured crisis. And as the President said, and as I've said to many of you today, there are presidents investing in America. Agenda is working. They've got to keep the progress going. 12.7 million jobs, 800,000 manufacturing jobs, which is the proof of the manufacturing boom that we have. 3.4% unemployment, a made in America manufacturing boom. And of course, as Moody said, and you all have all heard this and reported this, a default is going to cost us 800,000 jobs, push us further into recession, raise the cost of everything, including borrowing. And that really kind of threatens to do all of this major progress going forward. And my sense is that we have never been here before, at least at this particular point. Nobody wants to see it happen. The consequences are unpredictable, but it can't have anything but negative consequences on the work that we're trying to do.
Thank you for being here. If I can ask you about the debt ceiling conversations, not that you're privy to every one of these, but obviously you're privy to the process of trying to build around the country right now. How critical is the idea of permitting reform, and is that something the administration would be open to because you think it would make the job easier and something you should embrace going forward?
Well, they're not necessarily connected. As you know, when you have the incredible opportunity that we have in front of us, 12.7 million jobs, a 3.4% unemployment rate. Any president in history would trade President Biden's numbers right now because nobody's come close to them. That's in 2 years what most presidents have not been able to do in 4 years. So when you're trying to build new things and you're trying to build things fast, you got two major issues that you're working through. One of them is permitting and one of them is workforce. And of course, from the beginning, we have been working on getting things built faster and permitting things faster. As you know, Senator Manchin had a bill. That bill failed. That bill has now been reintroduced. The President continues to support that bill. On the executive branch side, we're doing everything we can to speed up how we actually greenlight projects. We want to dedupe, series, because things used to go in sequential order. We want to make sure that we have the right data. We want to make sure that we're doing the right community involvement, because if you don't, that has a higher risk of litigation. And then finally, we want to make it faster to go on clean energy. All of those things are in play, and we continue to work.
Helps, it doesn't hurt in your view.
It does, but they're not necessarily connected.
Right,
they were bills.
building, yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. It's better. We've got to go faster. We got to do better, and we got to do more.